The gang in the tuck. What's good? Tuck shop gang yang. Let's jump straight into it. No introductions this time. No messing about. Let me take you guys back. Back to 1991. Yes, all the way back. Ice Cube with the Jerry Curl. Jerry Curl era. Releases a joint called No Vaseline. Just the name of the song emphasizes the disrespect that you are about to learn of today. How did this one come about? How did this one drop? In 1988, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, MC Ren, DJ Yella formed a group called NWA. N-words with attitude. I think that may have been extrapolated from the wrestling group NWO, if I'm not mistaken. The group forms and is co-founded by Eazy-E and Jerry Heller. Jerry being the manager of the group per se. The group begins to perform all over the United States. They begin to sell out shows. They begin to make serious money. However, one member of the group, he realizes something. He says to himself, wait a minute. We're getting all this notoriety. We're performing at all these different locations. We're making all this alleged money, but none of it is actually funneling to us. By the time we get our cut, it's but a fraction of the money generated from these concerts, these stadium events. What's going on? And he was right. His spider sense was tingling, and it was right. For Jerry Heller, the group's manager, was stealing money from the group and pocketing it for himself. Ice Cube, not being a fan of this treason, decides to leave the group. He leaves the group in 1989. And when he leaves, his former bandmates decide to take a few jabs at him on a few songs on their album, in which Ice Cube says, whoa, guys, why would you diss me? Do you not know that I'm the best writer in that group? And I'll show you, the gloves are off. The gloves are off. And then he proceeds to record and then put out one of the most disrespectful, the most anti-Semitic, the most homophobic rap song of all time. The disrespect meter was off the charts with this one, ladies and gents. Go back and listen to it. In fact, if you think that, I'm too cool to go back to 1991, it was just not my time, then what I would implore you to do at least is to go watch the movie Straight Out of Compton. Go watch that movie. It's a great movie. It's an amazing movie, in fact. It's an amazing movie. One of my favorite movies. Not in my top 5, but maybe in my top 10. That's how good it is. And that will catch you up on the history of that era and what NWA was and what Dr. Dre was and what, the West Coast and that sound brought to the global hip-hop family. I implore you to go watch that film. It basically just covers everything and brings you up to date if you're not from that era, as am I not. So there you have it again. No Vaseline. The most disrespectful, no, the second most disrespectful track of all time, because we still have number one to get to. We still have number one to get to. It should be obvious. Number one should be obvious, but I want to see how many of you will get that one right. So stay tuned once again as we wrap this one up. One more video to go to wrap the series up. It's been a blast. I've had a blast. I know you've had a blast. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring up part 5 and break down the number one most disrespectful, the best, the most clinical diss track of all time.